If you want success in your professional career, do exactly what 73% professionals fail to do constantly. Learn what are the 73% people miss to do that, and they are always chasing for success, not having that in a consistent manner, and they miss greatly the sustainable development in their life. In today's course, we'll be highlighting why only 27% is super successful professional in the industry for their career. Why 73% is failed over the period of time. What are the key factor? What are the X factor that 27% is following to make themselves a super successful to achieve their sustainable development in their professional career. You all are using smartphone, correct? It may be iPhone, it may be Android phone. All are using laptop. It may be Windows. Sometime to stay relevant, to stay secure, it is essentially required to upgrade the operating system. If it is an antivirus, you need to update the patch. In the same manner, for your skill, for your learning, to stay relevant, you need to upgrade yourself as you go along in your career path. Whoever is in constant learning and development and the upgradation process, they always are on the top for the successful people in the industry as they move. Forward thinking is one of the elementary thing to follow. Forward thinking, one must do approach to follow. Whoever well aligned to the direction and trend with the technology, they are always a quick adapter, a fast and early adapter of their learning is able to grab the cream rather than the followers. So forward thinking, where industry is going, what technology will be boom for next 2 to 3 years, what technology will be really nourished and flourished for next 5 years, those vision, those research and study is essentially required to grow. Have you seen a crane? Have you seen the bow and arrow to be thrown by the archery? So it is only one thing, concentration and focus, which make the difference. As a professional, once your focus and concentration is very firm, encapsulated with a discipline, then your result, your outcome, your output is far more than the ordinary who is distracted by the energy dragger. Hard work has not got any alternative. Smart work may be the cherry of the top of the hard work, but the baseline you need to do. You need to do your regular push up to make your muscles strong, to make you well equipped, well prepared for the industry to lead. Hard work you have to do every day, every moment to get best out of your learning converted into your delivering. If you invest all of your money to make your lifestyle comfort and you don't break your comfort zone and come forward to learn new, deliver newly by creating difference, then your aspiring future may be too far. Come out from your comfort zone. Comfort is necessary for resting 2 to 10%, but 90% is to being agile, alert, always prepared, and do things with a aggression and control being balanced. External environment are not controllable. People may blame you. What can you do? You have only one choice of accepting things, the negative criticism, and acknowledge that there is a room for improvement. That is why people throw stone at you. If people give bouncer, it is your responsibility to convert to sixer and boundary and over boundary. Let it go, the negative emotions, and convert that into the positive output. That is the mission critical achievement that you can create rather than empowering your blame game to nourish and flourish. Resourcefulness is one of the essential object. You have seen that you being a bad time, your state of mind is overwhelmed. Your focus, your concentration, your delivery, your calculation, your decision making, your problem solving, all are really fumbled and puzzled. So be always mindful and resourceful so that whatever you do, it will be the number one. Whoever got consistent success in the reality, in the industry, they always have one thing common: leadership skill. That is doing, aspiring, creating the difference, and letting other to follow so that you can really create a benchmark and showcase for other and set example for others to follow. Every successful individual has got one thing, that is the result oriented mindset. They do not bogged down, overwhelmed into unnecessary, unimportant thing and spoil their time. They are very focused to get the thing done, to get the purposeful life living so that they can achieve their outcome with the quality, budget and timeline. We are in the digitalization space. Irrespective of the technology and the industry you are in, you should be technically strong, technical savvy of the digitalization space. Whatever industry you are belonging to, if you want to be a great professional, automating things, analyzing the data, and making the relevant reporting available to take a realistic decision is critical component. Learn the technology and transform your decision making process, transform your business process, transform your delivering process 3x, 4x, 5x stronger than the historical age. Whoever constantly got success and moving boldly in their sustainable development, mission critical approach they take, which is the key differentiator, is best in class delivery of their service. Whatever they do, they make difference. They create a imprint. They create an imprint of their best in class service. So thus they enjoy the competitive advantage and they become the pioneer whatever they do in their professional life. Can you accomplish any mission alone? No, right? If in your team there are 10 members and 5 are motivated, 50% are demotivated, can you win a bigger milestone? No. Individual who has got the greater sustainable development, they always have one attitude of growing together. Thus, they exchange their view, exchange their thought, and then enlighten other to grow. That's how the team becomes high performer. And then every individual high performer individual will create a high performing team that will make the whole journey as a cream, as a great aspiring and truly deserving. me, it's for me, whatever is there for me, what I'll get from it. This is not a true aspiration of a successful industry professional. They always give more to get more. They always contribute more than they are paid for. So this is the crucial thing. If you follow it from today, tomorrow you will see the difference of being connected with a trust, being connected with a strong bonding and relationship with your customer, with your peer, with the others who are probably will be the customer in the future. So give more than you are paid for is a winning key mantra for every successful professional. Failure is normal. Failing again is normal. Failing and again is normal. But the crime is from the failure if you don't learn and do the same mistake again and again and cry. So, learning from the mistake and then making the action matured with the previous learning and try again and come back with a strong focus so that you can be closer to your goal, to your aspiring dream journey. That is the key thing to move forward. So fundamental thing is never give up. Do not be bogged down with the problem. Rather, go up like an eagle, see the problem at a distance, see the options, and be part of the solution so that you can have a better aspiring future being created. Self-control and discipline is one of the biggest thing that every successful individual follow. In order to have the discipline, inner calmness is essential. In order to achieve the inner calmness, that is directly linked up with the gratitude that you convey to the universe, to your well-wishers, to your parents, and to the supreme energy source that has created the whole creatures. So connect spiritually, be humble, pay your sincere attitude of gratitude, and have the aspiration to acquire the energy and convert your energy into your quality output. Every individual who has shown the consistent success, they are somehow connected with the humble calmness and go and grow inside out rather than the outside in. Flexibility is one of the mission critical aspect that one should have to play a long run game in the industry. Flexibility means what? You show up whenever it is required. You do something which is not asked but which is extremely beneficial for your industry to have that. Do something extra. Create something new with your innovation and creative power. Thus, holistically, your environment will be much better and have the extraordinary tagging rather than all are stagnant and non-growing. While it is essentially required to learn from your own mistake, see how others are handling the tough time and managing their mistakes, managing their failure, and managing their success. How they create excellent strategy to come out from the difficult situation and what extra they are doing in terms of their thinking pattern, in terms of changing the outlook such a way that you can copy those in your small daily routine to create a great difference in your output when your personal and professional life is concerned. Communication is one of the fundamental aspects that you develop each and every day. If you do not speak out, then how people will learn the skill you do acquire? If you don't showcase your journey of success, how people will come to see what excellence you are possessing. Create a good trust relationship rapport and then judge what exactly people want and deliver the example that you have created in other parts of the globe so that you can really have the competitive advantage and scale up your services to make the other people trusting you. Expectation management. People is expecting something will be delivered by you and you are expecting someone will deliver you so that you can deliver other. That is not a great thing to happen. You need to set the correct expectation. You need to make people aware that you need this task by this time with this quality with this format, etc. Standardization is one of the greatest virtue that you can create so that people will only follow that and give you the output so that it will be super easy to you to carry that forward in a very structured manner. So people can do on their own way, but that may not be very well structured and defined the way you want. So make things standardized so that the quality of output will be much more enhanced so that the life and the life cycle will be really easy to follow. It may so happen you cannot deliver within the timeline. It may so happen that someone is unable to deliver you within the timeline and whole chain is broken. So fundamental aspect is be open and be transparent, share the truth and ask for feedback and help. So if you take help to help them, then you can see things is rotating 360-degree and the blame and the complaint is getting converted into compliments. Be transparent, that will add real value on the industry on which you are operating on. By any chance, you do not deviate to create a great character and quality. Character is something that how you see yourself. You will not do any work even you are not caught or watched by somebody. So you are being 100% transparent to yourself. And reputation is how people are seeing you as an individual, as a professional. So it is great to always comply with your morality, with your honesty, with your mindfulness, with your contribution and helping people to grow, and all value like integrity and the ethical aspect of living life with a special star marks. Live by value so that you will be really become trustworthy professional than others. Commitment and promise. We make commitment that we will be doing this by this date and timeline so that they can take your output as an input and do the great job in their business or life. Be 100% committed that you make promise to deliver. Do not deviate at any cost. Take 1 or 2 day buffer, that's fine. But deliver the time, budget and quality you make the commitment. Question, question, question. To make things clear as you go along. Do not expect or create any surprise on the last moment of delivery. If you are not sure, do not assume anything. Ask relevant question so that you can get to the point answer and convert right deliverable at right time to have a sync up with your peers, partners, customer, bosses, etc. So questioning is a great skill that you need to learn to deliver the best. Trust relationship creates a beautiful layer of understanding that makes lot of escalation to be resolved on the spot. So create a great understanding, trustworthiness so that you can have a good fellow feeling to have 50% resolution of the problem on the spot rather than it is escalated up and up. Your mission, your vision, your goal, your objective, your strategy, your action, your evaluation, your correction, your fine tuning, and keep growing all should be in synchronization. There are few instances by which the professionals are not becoming so successful over a period of time as they miss the disciplined approach to synchronize their strategy and their action. They miss the synchronization between planning and the execution, and thus execution excellence is too far and they are not becoming a successful. They are becoming the successful on to some extent intermittently, but not in a consistent manner. So your strategy, redefine of the strategy, planning, replanning, investment, reinvestment, and focused action all will be on a synchronized way so that every evaluation and correction and the failure of the audit and the mitigation approach, risk assessment and mitigation approach, it will be all through so that your deliverable will be 360-degree higher than the deliverable of ordinary professionals. Decision making is one of the critical component that every individual has to take in the moments. It is something that once the decision is made, then you become chooser of the problem or chooser of the solution. Life gives you a choice. It is the decision to be a ordinary or extraordinary player. It is a choice to become really agile and successful or keeping in the comfort zone and living life as it is. So it is always very hard to change your state from one to future. And the future journey always a tough, always a challenging, always a complex, always a confusing. But when you go through the process, you really grow and the future will be bright, compelling, gorgeous. So you need to take the courage to show off, to take smaller approach, to challenge yourself and enhance the capability and credibility, to uplift your skill and move on. Who has done in a consistent manner, their success is following them. They no need to push again and again to achieve the success. Hope the course how to become successful consistently in the industry as a professional is helpful to you. The 25 life lesson, the 25 tools and technique that 73% of people really misses is something you need to do in practice in regularly so that you can create your consistent success in your life journey as you move on. For any soft skill, personality development skill, and all other training program, you can get in touch with you so that we can contribute uniquely to help yourself to grow together and becoming successful as the professional in your respective industry. Thank you very much and stay blessed with a greater learning and development forward.